Welcome into another Inside Carolina Inside the Lines. I'm your host, Tommy Ashley. I don't know why I'm saying that, but it's been that kind of day here in Boshamer Stadium. I'm Tommy Ashley. That's Grace Nugent. North Carolina goes down to Oklahoma in a non-elimination game for the Tar Heels, elimination game for the Sooners. They make the plays. They get it done. Monday, another opportunity to see these two teams play. Grace, just a all-around bad day for North Carolina. A lot of mistakes that have sort of been their downfall all season.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really one to mince words, I guess. This was just, I think, one of their worst performances recently. And it was in a chance to take it home. And finding that put-away pitch, that put-away game, just seems to be difficult for them. It's literally deja vu to what happened last year against LSU. The numbers are very similar. Aiden Houck was the starting pitcher for both, which is kind of insane. He was only charged with one earned run tonight. It's kind of been, it looks like a trend. Sometimes when he's on the mound, the offense just hasn't been hitting as well, but they did shoot themselves in the foot with the situational hitting. They were 2 for 11 with runners in scoring position and then 4 for 20 with runners on. And Oklahoma, on the other hand, made the big hits, and they hit with bases loaded and they hit with runners in scoring position. And what really got me is that just UNC was beating themselves. This is a pitcher, the few pitchers for Oklahoma. Obviously, they saw Crooks, who now has 15 saves on the year. But these are all pitchers that UNC has faced a better caliber. They did yesterday, and they absolutely hammered him. So the fact that they are walking out tonight with a loss is really, I think, on the Tar Heels. And Coach Forbes said the same thing, and Gavin said that they've had their backs up against the wall before, so it's just up to them now to see if they can do it, because I do believe that they are the more talented team than Oklahoma. But I mean, we've seen number 1 seeded Vanderbilt lost today. It's not always comes down to the talent, it comes down to how you play inside the lines.
Yeah, you got to make plays. North Carolina had a bad error. Jackson Vanderbrake makes a nice stop, makes a bad throwing error, sort of set Oklahoma up for a 5-run inning there and sort of sealed the win. Tomorrow, it'll be interesting. Like Grace said, it is the exact same scenario North Carolina was in last year against LSU. They lost on Sunday night to LSU as a home team in Boshamer Stadium. LSU was the home team that Monday night. Oklahoma will be the home team here tomorrow night in Boshamer Stadium. So North Carolina's playing an away game in their home stadium for a right to go to the Supers. One thing we did learn, one thing we kind of didn't expect, and if you've been watching these, Ryan Lynch be on the bump tomorrow out of the gate.
Yes, Forbes, I mean, he didn't completely confirm it, but he said basically, I think you will see Ryan Lynch and Walker McDuffie. He said that about at the 7th inning was when he was going to make the decision if they were winning or losing, what the margin was to bring either of those two guys in. He did not. He held them, so they are both fresh and ready to go tomorrow. And I have a feeling we could also see maybe some starting pitchers that played the last 2 days that might be making an appearance, definitely for the Tar Heels and maybe even for the Sooners.
Absolutely. It is all hands on deck for everybody here in Boshamer tomorrow. Oklahoma playing for the right, Carolina playing for the right with the funky away scenario. It'll be another lively night in Boshamer Stadium on Monday. We do not know the time yet. By the time you watch this, maybe the time's been announced. But either way, Inside Carolina will be right here. Grace Nugent, Tommy Ashley, and, of course, Johnny T-Shirt, JohnnyT-Shirt.com, always the sponsors. We'll see you tomorrow.